A death investigation is underway days after a missing woman was found dead in Marietta.
Marietta police say Greenwood Place Assisted Living and Memory Care in Marietta called them on Saturday about a missing resident, 89-year-old Patricia Mealy. Her body was later found in a pond near the facility. And 11 Alive's Molly Oak has continued to stay on top of this for us. She's joining us live outside of Marietta Police headquarters tonight. Molly, you are learning more about the rules and regulations for facilities like the one this woman went missing from.
Yeah, and Faith, as that investigation continues, we spotted law enforcement outside the facility today. Now, yesterday when I was talking with Marietta Police, it said that Patricia Mealy was last seen on Friday night around 11 o'clock. Now, they first got the call about a missing resident Saturday morning at 9:30. So police called that a red flag. They noted another red flag that they were sensing is that when they asked about security footage when they first heard about the missing resident, the facility said it didn't have any. 11 Alive learned from Marietta Police that Patricia Mealy's family says she was a memory care resident at Greenwood Place Assisted Living and Memory Care in Marietta. We talked with the Georgia chapter of the Alzheimer's Association about rules and regulations surrounding facilities like this one.
In 2020, there was legislation passed called the Senior Care Reform Act that actually improved the standards that we had for assisted living communities and large personal care homes.
Nancy Petra says part of that legislation involved upping the minimum staffing levels.
And so for the certified memory care units, they're required to have 2 staff, direct care workers at all times, and then there's a ratio, and all this is based on kind of the size of the facility.
She says this is key because memory care residents often don't have normal sleeping hours.
That's why it's really important to have more than one person in the wing at all times, because if you're in taking care of someone in a room, if you don't have that other individual on the hall, then you can miss that someone might come out of their room or may wandering, at midnight or 1 in the morning, because again, they don't typically have normal sleeping hours like other residents that are in long-term services and supports facilities do.
According to the rules and regulations of the state, memory care centers must also meet a list of requirements, including having an automated device or system to alert staff to when someone is entering or leaving the facility, unless that door is always staffed. The Alzheimer's Association added certified memory care facilities are required to be locked to provide safety for their residents, and says while cameras are not required for entrances and exits at memory care facilities, they can be a huge help for staff to prevent patients from wandering off and to provide extra security. 11 Alive asked Greenwood Place about its security protocols. Officials there sent a statement which says, in part, that due to the investigation, they are unable to comment on specifics. Now, that was just a portion of the facility statement. To read the full statement, head to 11alive.com. Reporting live in Marietta, Molly Oak, 11 Alive News.